Good afternoon, students. I am Sudhir Prasad Rai from DAV MTPS Kati. I am going to explain today the properties of division of rational numbers. In previous lessons, we have studied up to the properties of multiplication of rational numbers. Now, we will discuss and the properties of division of rational numbers. Okay, we will discuss the first property, that is property number 1. Division of a rational number by another rational number except 0 is also a rational number. It means if you divide a rational number by another rational number except 0, that is by non-zero rational number, the result, the quotient will also become a rational number. For example, you may see 2 by 3, I have divided 2 by 3 by another rational number 1 by 2, 2 by 3, this 1 by 2 has converted into 2 by 1, the division is converted into multiplication, so 2 by 3 into 2 is equal to 4 by 3, and you know 4 by 3 is also a rational number. Let us have another example. Minus 3 by 5 divided by 2 by 3. This is also a rational number. This is also a rational number. Now minus 3 by 5 into 3 by 2. And we are having 3 into 3 minus 9 by 10. And it is also a rational number. It is also a rational number. So we can say that if we divide a rational number by another non-zero rational number, the quotient is also a rational number. Clear? Now property number 2. If we divide a rational number by the same rational number, the quotient is 1. It's very simple. If we divide a rational number by the same rational number, the quotient is 1. Here we have taken the example 2 by 3 divided by 2 by 3, 2 by 3 multiplied by this 2 by 3 is converted 3 by 2 and the result is 1. So it's very simple. Now let us see property number 3. If we divide a rational number by 1, the quotient is the same rational number. If we divide a rational number by 1, the quotient is the same rational number. Just like see 2 by 3 divided by 1 is equal to 2 by 3. 0 divided by 2 is also equal to 0. So if we divide a rational number by 1, the quotient is the same rational number. Clear? Now let us see property number 4. If x, y are two non-zero rational numbers, then x divided by y is not equal to y divided by x. Just we have seen in the property of commutative law of multiplication of rational number, x into y was equal to y into x. Similarly, x divided by y is not equal to y divided by x. That is, the commutative law doesn't hold true for a division of rational numbers. Clear? Let us make a simple example. X is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. Then what do we have? X divided by y, that is 4 divided by 2, and 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. And y divided by x, that is 2 divided by 4, it will become 2 by 4 and it is equal to 1 by 2. So this 2 is not equal to 1 by 2. That is, 2 is not equal to 1 by 2. That is, x divided by y is not equal to y divided by x. So, here the commutative law doesn't hold true in the case of division of rational numbers. Now, let us see property number 5. Property number 5. If x, y and z are non-zero rational numbers, then x, y and z are non-zero rational numbers, then x divided by y under bracket divided by z is not equal to x divided by the whole y divided by z. Okay? Whole x divided by y divided by z is not equal to x divided by the whole y divided by z. That is, associative property doesn't hold true for division. We have seen associative property holds true in the case of addition of rational numbers. It also holds true in the multiplication of rational numbers, but here the associative property doesn't hold true for division of rational numbers. Let us see with an example. Let x is equal to 4 by 5, y is equal to 2 by 3 and z is equal to 3 by 5. Now let us check x, whether x divided by whole y whole divided by z is equal to x divided by y, x divided by whole y divided by z or not. हमें अब देखना है कि ये x divided by y whole divided by z क्या x divided by whole y divided by z के बराबर होता है या नहीं, क्योंकि रूल तो कह रहा है कि नहीं होता है. तो let us see LHS is equal to x divided by y whole divided by z is equal to 4 by 5. x का वैल्यू डाला 4 by 5 and value of y is equal to 2 by 3 divided by z is equal to 3 by 5. So here under bracket we will do the simplification under bracket first. So 4 by 5 multiplied by 3 by 2 and divided by 3 by 5. Here after simplification 4 is divided by 2, so it is 2 3 is 6 by 5 and now divided by 3 by 5. So 6 by 5 into division converts into multiplication like this, and it is 5 by 3, and so after further simplification we have LHS is equal to 2. Now let us see RHS, x divided by whole divided by y divided by z. So what do we have? X is equal to 4 by 5 divided by under bracket 2 by 3, y is equal to 2 by 3 from here, and z is equal to 3 by 4 also from here. So what do we have? 4 by 5 divided by 2 by 3. Now since we simplify the numbers under the bracket first, so 2 by 3 multiplied by 5 by 3. And now it is 4 by 5 divided by 10 by 9. So lastly 4 by 5 multiplied by 9 by 10, we are having 18 by 25. Okay, any problem? 18 by 25. So what do you observe here? This 2, LHS was 2, and RHS is 18 by 25. Since 2 is not equal to 18 by 25, 2 is not equal to 18 by 25, this tells us that, this convinces us that LHS is not equal to RHS, that is x whole x divided by y divided by z is not equal to x divided by the whole y divided by z. Hence we can say that the associative property doesn't hold true for division of rational numbers. Clear? Now property number 6. If x, y and z are rational numbers, non-zero rational numbers, then x plus y whole divided by z is equal to x divided by z plus y divided by z. Similarly, x minus y whole divided by z is equal to x divided by z minus y divided by z. It is true. It is true. But let us see another part. X divided by whole y plus z is not equal to x divided by y plus x divided by z. Similarly, x divided by whole y minus z is also not equal to x divided by y minus x divided by z. Okay, so here property number 7 is that for three non-zero rational numbers x, y and z, x divided by y plus z is not equal to x divided by y plus x divided by z from here. And similarly, we can say that the distributive law doesn't hold true for division. Here in one part you have seen x minus y divided by z, whole x minus y divided by z is equal to x divided by z minus y divided by z, and x plus y whole divided by z is equal to x divided by z plus y divided by z. It is true. But in distributive property, the another part of the distributive property is like this. X divided by y whole y plus z is equal to x is not equal to x divided by y plus x divided by z. And x divided by whole y minus z is not equal to x divided by y minus x divided by z. Let us verify this distributed law by taking an example. Let if x is equal to y3, y is equal to 4y5 and z is equal to minus 10 by 9, then verify that x divided by y whole y plus z is not equal to x divided by y plus x divided by z. हम अब इसको वेरीफाई करते हैं कि ये सही है कि नहीं है, whether this statement is true or not. So let us see the LHS. LHS is x divided by whole y plus z. Here x value of x is 2 by 3 divided by 4 by 5y and plus z is equal to minus 10 by 9. So here 2 by 3 divided by, we will do the simplification under bracket first, 4 by 5 and here plus minus 10 by 9. Now let us see, it becomes 2 by 3 equal to, we have taken the LCM of 5 and 9 and it becomes 45. Now we will divide 45 by 5, it will give you 9 and 9 into 4, 36. Similarly 45 divided by 9, it will give you 5 and 5 multiplied by 10, 5 multiplied by 10, it will give you minus 50. 2 by 3 divided by minus 14 by 45. 2 by 3 multiplied, this will be converted into multiplication, and this 45 by minus 14. 14 is cancelled by 2 7 times and 45 is divided by 3 15 times. Now we are having 15 by minus 7. It is converted into standard form by multiplying numerator and denominator by minus 1. And it is minus 15 by 7. So LHS is equal to minus 15 by 7. Now let us see RHS. X divided by y plus x divided by z. So x, value of x is 2 by 3 and y is 4 by 5. From here you may say 2 by 3, y is equal to 4 by 5 and z is equal to minus 10 by 9. Here the same value is put over here. So what we say, see 2 by 3 divided by 4 by 5 plus 2 by 3 divided by minus 10 by 9. 2 by 3, this will convert into multiplication and it is equal to 5 by 4. And it is further simplified, 2 2 is 4, and so here 2 by 3 divided multiplied by 9 by minus 10. And so after simplification 3 3 is 9 and 2 5 is 10. We are having 5 by 6 here. 3 into 2 is 6. And here 3 by minus 5. So 5 by 6 and plus it is converted to a standard form. So 3 into minus 1 by 5 into minus 1, and we are having 5 by 6 plus minus 3 by 5. Later on it is 5 by 6 plus minus 3 plus minus minus and minus 3 by 5. So after taking the LCM 5 6, it is 30, and 30 divided by 6 is equal to 5. 5 into 5 25, and 5 6 are 30 and 6 3 are 18. Now it is 25 minus 18, 7 by 30. So what do you observe? LHS is minus 15 by 7. We have seen LHS is minus 15 by 7 and RHS is 7 by 30. So since minus 15 by 7 is not equal to 7 by 30, that is LHS is not equal to RHS. This shows that x divided by whole y plus z is not equal to x divided by y plus x divided by z. So this shows that the distributive property, half of the distributive property holds good, holds true, but the another distributive property, another part of distributive property doesn't hold true in the case of division of rational number. Okay, so these are the properties of division of rational number, and I think you have understood. You must learn it properly, and we will switch over with the numerical problems of the exercise in the another video, that is the lecture on tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, bye.